So guys, Rami X back with another video, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Please subscribe on the way to 200 subscribers, so thank you very much for that. And the like goal for today's vid is 25 likes, and we left off with Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke basically preparing for the bell test. And quick side note, Naruto and Sasuke had made names for themselves within Konoha, in the Land of Fire, for being too powerful that the third Hokage didn't want them to graduate, and wanted them to gain more strength and hone their skills. And we now switch back to the story. Naruto had prepared 3 meal replacements, 3 protein shakes, and 3 smoothies. Knowing Kakashi is probably late a lot from him being late to pick up his new Genin squad for almost an hour, something that is kind of important to a Jonin. So he then left for the training ground, and Kakashi was late, as Naruto expected, and he grabbed his stuff for his teammates, and they drank and kind of ate it as well due to the stuff in them. And while they waited, Sakura also wondered why he was being so kind to her, even though she was really mean to him. But she brushed it off as Kakashi then appeared, saying, "I told you not to eat, and sorry. I had to deal with something." And visit an old friend. And then they started the bell test. He explained the rules, and they began with Naruto asking Sakura to support them from afar, as she did. And Naruto then said, "Perfect," reminding Sasuke that they had trained for this, as they jumped into the air using the Uchiha-style kunai and shuriken jutsu, and were in perfect sync, hitting Kakashi, but it was a clone. And the real Kakashi had Genjutsu Sakura with an even more potent jutsu than in the original. And they said, "Fine," as Naruto said, "I won't use my full power, but let's use our Sharingan." As Kakashi appeared in front of them, kicking them both, as he said, "Sasuke, of course he has the Sharingan, but you, Naruto, that's impossible and absurd, because it would always be active." As Naruto then said, "Just envision your eye closing," as he activated his 3 Tomoe Sharingan. And Sasuke did the same thing, getting ready to fight Kakashi Hatake, the copy ninja of the leaf. Subscribe! Naruto then created 10 clones, as Kakashi said nothing short to expect from the Sharingan brothers, which I thought was a hoax, as he activated his 3 Tomoe, running at the clones, as Naruto said, "Sasuke, now," as Naruto set a fireball at Kakashi, as Naruto said, "Now, water style, water dragon jutsu," as Kakashi was then hit by the fireball, but countered the dragon with his own. As Naruto then said, "We will pass," as he gave Sasuke the signal to activate his EMS, as they both went into their Susanoo states, as Kakashi then said, "No way, they're Genin. Is that the Susanoo?" As Sasuke said, "Powerful Genin." And yes, as their Susanoos were perfect, and they said, "Give up, Kakashi," as he made a clone, and he and the clone meet Chidori's and slammed them into Naruto and Sasuke's Susanoos, not even damaging them. As they picked up Kakashi and the clone and swung them to the ground, as the clone popped and Kakashi got knocked out, as he said, "Genin better than me," laughing, as he then woke back up. But Naruto and Sasuke said, "Yes, we finally get to test out one of our secret genjutsu," saying collaboration jutsu, hidden leaf, mind dismantling jutsu, one of the many genjutsu they had worked on, as Kakashi was then put into a comatose state. And basically, it was him envisioning his teammate's death, even Minato's. And it permanently awakens his MS. And their weakest genjutsu at that they had worked on, at least. As Kakashi was then admitted to the hospital, as Asuma said, "Do you know how the bell test went?" as he asked the 5th Hokage, Itachi. Itachi then said, "I think it went well for the Genin. I don't know about Kakashi, though." As he then asked where Kakashi was, and Itachi told him at the hospital, as he expected that he accidentally hurt a Genin or he overused his Sharingan, and went to the hospital. He was then and then he saw Kakashi in the hospital, but beside Sakura, whose mind was in disdain after she thought Sasuke died, and Kakashi used an even more potent genjutsu on her because he didn't know she was useless. He then asked how it happened, and Sasuke and Naruto explained, as he then said, "You guys really scuffed him up, and probably me as well," as they then laughed for a bit. And asked the Hokage for a senior mission, and he said, "Of course," as he gave them one, as Sasuke and Naruto thanked Itachi and left as they waited for Kakashi and Sakura to heal up. A week later, they go on a mission, and this time Naruto and Sasuke are taller than Sakura. Both of them, not just Sasuke, and he calls Sakura a brat in short, Tajuna that is, We're also going to be skipping the Inari scene because it stays the same, just Shisui he remarks about instead of Aruka. We now skip to when they encounter the puddle. Naruto and Sasuke then activate their 3 Tomoe Sharingans as it is a sunny day and any puddle should have dried up by now as they saw this puddle. They then look at each other as they weave the signs for the lightning tiger as the demon brothers attacked, but the attack had already been launched as they then electrocuted the demon brothers, knocking them out as they then interrogated them, got intel, and then asked Tazuna why they were after him. He then explained and Kakashi said, "We may have to go back to the Leaf." But then again, Naruto and Sasuke said, "You can, but we're going to stay." Kakashi then said, "I'm your squad leader, so why do you think that?" As they replied, "Sorry, Kakashi, but you know we're stronger than you, alone. And we want to help out." As he said, "Fine, but you're still my responsibilities as a joining squad leader," as he made it apparent. They then make it to where Zabuza and Haku were in the original, but Sasuke and Naruto told them to hide and wait and watch as they beat them and complete the mission. As they did, and Haku said, "What is your business here?" As he said, "I'm a leaf ninja protecting Tazuna," as Zabuza swung at Naruto, but Naruto's body flickered out of the way of the hit. As Sasuke said, "No way you're getting away. It's over," as he shot a fireball at Haku, which was quickly negated by an ice wall. And then she said, "Demonic ice mirrors jutsu," as Sasuke was trapped, as Zabuza said, "Looks like your friend over there is dead." As Naruto then said, "What?" Zabuza then said, "He's stronger than me, so your friend, well, he's going to die." As Naruto said, "Well, then if that's the case, then there's no point in holding back." As Zabuza then said, "Water prison jutsu," smirking, catching Naruto. As Naruto smirked as he activated his Susanoo, using his EMS, being bigger than the water prison due to that and exploding it, due to there being no evidence that Zabuza can create a bigger water prison to mask his opponents unless he puts more chakra, and either way he would be off guarded. As he then picked up Zabuza with his Susanoo hand and said, "Your statement was funny, but that's not going to happen, especially if we 2v1 that guy, if you will." I feel so weird calling Haku a guy. Yeah, whatever. No, we now switch to Sasuke versus Haku. Haku threw Senbon at Sasuke, and Sasuke dodged, activating his Mangekyou Sharingan as he then kicked Haku. Haku then went into an ice mirror and charged at him again, as he then dodged again, activating his Mangekyou Sharingan ability, Amaterasu, as she went back into the ice mirror, and it burned her, having to let her get out and melting the ice mirrors. As Sasuke then punched her in her face, knocking off her mask, as he then used Taijutsu and Kunai, and Naruto beat Zabuza with his MS ability, as Zabuza, and this is kind of how it happened, as Zabuza said water style, water dragon jutsu in Naruto's grasp with his Susanoo, as Naruto absorbed it and fired it back double the force, being able to turn it into chakra or firepower, and that's basically his Mangekyou Sharingan ability. As they had defeated Haku and Zabuza with ease, as they then left for saying, "Don't cause any trouble," as Haku nodded his head, and Haku left with Zabuza's half-dead body. If you want me to utilize Zabuza and Haku in this story, then just let me know in the comments down below. Please comment what if suggestions as well. Naruto, Sasuke, Kakashi, and Sakura headed back to the Leaf after getting their money, as they reported to the Hokage. He was a bit in shock, saying, "Why not just make them get Jonin, and then Sakura can get 2 new squad mates," since he did not display any high Genin or low Genin accomplishments. All she did was the average Genin. And she didn't even use any jutsu that she learned in the academy. As Kakashi said, "I have no problem with that, honestly." As they then became Jonin and were disbanded immediately, as the Hidden Cloud prompted the starting war with the Leaf due to their aggressive nature for land, and the Leaf agreed to war as they were dispatched to the outskirts of the Hidden Cloud. There's already ending it. The like goal for this video is 25 likes. Please subscribe. We're on the way to 200 subscribers, and maybe by the time I upload it, we'll already be at 200 subscribers. So thank you very much for your continued support, and I love you all. And I just wanted to say my part 2 to What If Hashirama Kept the Biju will be out soon. I think I'm going to continue it on my own. And now that I think about it, I don't really have a proper way to kind of end it. So I might take the story in just a different route. But it will still be a good one, okay? Anyways, Rami X out. And I love you all.